Hi YouTube, I got a new phone. Great build quality. Has a very smooth rotary dial. You can change the ringtone volume right here, and you can even test the ringtone like this. I was just kidding. Actually, I want to show you the Umi X3 that I just received from Coolicool.com. Now, the release of this phone has been postponed a lot. Was it worth the wait? Stay tuned and find out. When you order it, it comes in a tiny box like this with some specs on the back that are more or less correct. On the inside you can see some very quick instruction manuals, which is a little odd. It comes with a micro USB data and charging cable. It comes with a 5-volt USB wall charger. It also comes with a tiny little thingy like this to open the SIM slot, and it can also be used as a dust cover for the headphone jack. And last but not least, they also included a screen protector. This phone has a 5.5-inch capacitive 5-point multi-touch screen with a 1080 by 1920 Full HD pixel resolution. It is an IPS display, it is a one-glass solution, and they also use the LTPS technology. It has the MT6592 true Octa-Core CPU inside, which is clocked at 1.7 GHz. It has 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB of internal memory. It runs on Android 4.2.2 Jelly Bean. It is a Quadband, it is totally unlocked, and of course it supports 3G/UMTS. It has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, AGPS, a G-sensor, proximity sensor, a light sensor, a magnetic field sensor, a gyroscope sensor, and it also has a notification LED. It supports OTG, meaning USB on the go. It has OTA, meaning over-the-air firmware updates, and it also supports NFC near-field communication. This phone also has a very fun feature called Smart Wake, which I will show you later in the video. This phone comes pre-routed, which was a surprise. It has 2 cameras, one main camera with a 13 megapixel output, autofocus and dual flashlights, and one front-facing camera with an 8 megapixel output. And of course this phone is a dual SIM, dual standby phone. Let's take a quick look at the device. You have your front-facing camera right here, proximity and light sensors are right there, and as you can see, blinking away is the notification LED. The home, back and menu buttons are soft touch buttons, so the surface is completely flat. On the bottom you have a micro USB port. I believe this is where the microphone is hidden, and this is a speaker. On the left side you'll find a SIM tray slot that holds a micro SIM card and a nano SIM card. On the top you'll have a 3.5mm headphone jack. On the right side we'll find a volume rocker and your power button. On the back you find your main camera right here, dual LED flashes, and this looks like a noise reduction microphone, and again it is totally flat, nothing sticking out. And on the inside it is supposed to have a 3150 milliamps battery. Pros and cons and pros and cons and pros. I really like the build quality of this phone. It feels solid, it is thin, you can tell that this is a brand name phone. The display is awesome, the viewing angles, colors, brightness, contrast, the full HD resolution, it just looks very good. The Wi-Fi reception is strong, the GPS reception is good. It is not the best I've seen, but it's also definitely not the worst I've seen. I like the fact that it has many sensors built in, and the Smart Wake function is actually a very cool feature. Some cons, well, of course the obvious, that this phone has a built-in battery and no memory card extension, and I'd also have to say that the LED flashes could have been brighter. Bottom line, I think this is really a very good phone. Like always, I installed additional apps and games for demonstration purposes. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel, please leave comments, and if you liked this video, please leave a thumbs up. Now let's check out how this baby performs. As you can see, the stock launcher is very quick and very smooth, but let's start with the system settings. In About the Phone you can find your wireless over-the-air firmware updates. Let's check out the languages. Feel free to pause this video anytime you like to see if your language is supported. What else do we have in the settings? In the security settings you will find the super user option. You just have to turn it on because this phone is pre-rooted. The storage is also interesting. We have about 4 GB right here and another 10 GB right there. In more you will find the NFC settings. And now let me show you a very fun feature called the Smart Wake function. Let me try to demonstrate. When the screen is off, you can double tap it to turn on the screen. You can swipe up to unlock the phone. You can draw a C that will automatically start the camera app. You can draw an M which will launch the music player. Or you can draw an E that will start the browser. And while we're here, let's open a web page. Let's say we load CNN. As you can see, very fast, very smooth. Let's see how fast it rotates. And now let's load the desktop side to see if this phone can handle bigger websites. And it looks very nice. Again, the rotation speed. So what's next? Let me go into the engineer mode to show you the supported frequencies. There you go, it's a Quadband and those are the 3G frequencies. Next, let me do a very quick phone call to show you that the proximity sensor is working. There you go. Works like a charm. What's next? I think we should check out some Google apps. The Play Store is working great out of the box, nothing you have to do about it. Let's try Google Maps. Finds my location right away, but let's see if we can test the Street View. There you go. And in the Street View I can also demonstrate that the e-compass and gyroscope sensors are working. Speaking of gyroscope sensor, I installed the Gyrospace 3D live wallpaper to demonstrate the gyroscope sensor. But let's test the compass again. There you have it. CPU Z for more system information. There you go, 8 cores. This is your system, and here are all the sensors. As you can see, a lot of sensors are built in. Let's test the multi-touch. 5-point multi-touch. Take a look at the camera. Of course you cannot really see the picture quality in a video, but what I can show you are some specs of the pictures. Let me go into details. I'm sorry. There you have it. That's a 13 megapixel output and a f2.0. I think I have a picture of the front-facing camera right here. Let's check the details. That are 8 megapixel output and f2.4. I can show you the flashlights. There you have it. Now let's see. Root checker. Verify root. This device has root access and I didn't do anything to obtain it. What's next? Let's try YouTube. I have to turn off the volume because I don't want to break any copyright laws. Can change this position of the video, and let's watch it in full screen. And again, great viewing angles. And while we are at it, let's check out the gallery app. Some pictures. Very fast. Let me zoom in. It looks cool. Let's check out a video. Where do I have one? There it is. This video is a 1080p video in a MKV format. The colors look great. It is very smooth, no lag at all, and again, great viewing angle. Let's see what Antutu has to say. Antutu, it scores close to 27,000, which is very nice. Let's check out some details of the score, and again, let's check the device information. Again, those are all the sensors that are built in. Let's do more benchmarks. Let's try Nia Mark II. And let me fast forward.
Dum dum. Just running. It looks good, it looks smooth. It will take a while. Dum 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 dum. We are getting closer, and pretty soon the benchmark test will be done. Dum 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 dum. How much did
we get? We scored 47.9 frames, I'm sorry. And let's do just another benchmark, quadrant standard. Let's run the full benchmark. Of course, this is boring to watch, so I'll do a jump cut. Almost done. And we score at 11,323. What's next? Let's test the NFC. I have an NFC tag right here. It works. Hello YouTube. And of course we can test the USB on the go. Let me hook that up. Always takes a second to mount the external storage. There it is mounted. Let me go into a file manager. There it is, the external USB thumb drive that I just reconnected. Let's go right here and load a picture. This is a picture of me and my neighbor's cat. Isn't she cute? What else can I show you? This phone also supports different themes. Let's just switch to a different theme. Let's apply the sky theme. Now all the icons look different and the menus also look a little different. There you go. Last but not least, I'll try to show you the viewing angles of this device and do a little gaming. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.